Wait a minute, what's this? Oh no.
Parenting fail. My 13-year-old daughter walks in the door and drops the F-bomb about the weather. Parenting win. I chastise her choice of language without mentioning gender.
What are you exactly implying here? All that for dropping the F-bomb?
More specifically, it's about blaming those feminist bitches. Got screwed in a divorce? Feminist bitches. Killed in a war? Feminist bitches. Injured in a high-risk job? Victim of spousal abuse? Male-on-male rape? Accused of rape? Homelessness? All the fault of feminist bitches.
Way to start your article out with straw men. I can see why you would draw that conclusion, though. But just because feminists see men as a cause of all their problems doesn't mean MRAs see feminists as a cause of all of theirs.
MRA is not about solving problems that affect men.
I guess the countless times that the MRA tried solving problems, feminists didn't march and interrupt their conference.
But about hating women.
I guess talking about the sentencing gap is hating women?
And to a lesser extent, about hating men who ally with feminism. I learned the latter firsthand after referring to MRAs as a toxic slew of misogyny for my article in Time magazine that went so viral it was discussed on CNN television.
I can't imagine why you would get so much hate from a group after calling it a toxic slew of misogyny. So what you actually mean is you learned firsthand why MRAs hate you as an individual and has nothing to do with the gender you defend. Strawman and projection. That's some serious feminist talent right there.
The League of Extraordinary Butthurt went ballistic attacking me in the comment sections, via blogs, on social media, and in my email inbox. It's interesting to note how few used their real names when referring to me as a mangina.
I'm not sure you are aware, but few people use their real names on the internet irrespective of people calling you a mangina. Hi, my name's Steve, and you are a mangina.
The thing that confuses me about MRAs is that if they were actually serious about solving any of the problems that they profess to rally around, why would they choose to alienate half the population?
MRAs aren't alienating half of the population. It's because of no-nuts like you that keep spreading misinformation is why they can never get the help they need. What is really funny is your article has no sources to back up anything you're saying.
The feminists I know love men. They don't want them to be injured on the job, get assaulted, restricted from seeing their children, be homeless, or die young.
Then why are there no feminist campaigns spending money on any of those issues? Oh, that's right. Because male tears or something. Is the government going to read the book or article you plan on writing?
The fact that MRAs deride feminism and view it as the source of their woes rather than collaborate to solve problems that affect all people tells me that they don't actually care about solutions.
The funny thing is when you try and bring up these issues, feminists march against us and try and shut these events down. Then you have the audacity to say, why don't you guys care about male issues?
Have MRAs become involved in finding solutions for what happened to Shia LaBeouf or Tamir Rice? What about Mike Brown or Eric Garner?
Interesting you bring up Shia LaBeouf. Feminism isn't fighting to change the law to recognize him as a victim. Under the law, he wasn't penetrated. Tamir Rice was playing with a BB gun. Put yourself in the cop's shoes. You cannot tell if the gun is real or not. You have a split second to make a decision on what you do as the gun is being pointed at you. I don't know enough about this case to know or provide a solution. Mike Brown, however, is guilty as the aggressor. No one gets a free pass just because of their skin color. I can tell you feminism isn't the solution to fix what happened to Eric Garner. The problem there is the state, and feminism doesn't want to get rid of that.
I ask, what has the MRA ever accomplished other than to warp the minds of certain men to draw continual attention from the Southern Poverty Law Center's Hate Watch blog for their misogyny and threats of violence toward women?
Maybe the MRM would accomplish more if feminists would stop interrupting their conferences discussing men's issues. You remind me of that ruthless sibling that grabs the wrist of their brother or sister and continually pummels them with their own fist saying, "Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself." Which reminds me, I suppose you have examples of threats of violence towards women made by the MRM? No, of course not. You were just going to make the claim.
Don't think they promote violence? Read the words of MRA poster boy Paul Elam, or go to Reddit, and prepare to have your eyes bleed.
Yes, if you want to take Paul's articles out of context and insist that what he says isn't satire, I'm going to take this Jezebel article and claim that feminism promotes violence against men. You know what isn't satire? Scum, a feminist manifesto. So I guess feminism promotes violence against men?
I am a man who respects women and has benefited from feminism, and I call out MRA bullshit. MRA gives men a bad name and holds inclusive feminism back.
Feminism doesn't need the MRM to hold it back. It does that all on its own quite well.
This is an important role for male allies to play, because men who are on the MRA fence are less likely to listen to a woman's view on the subject, but may listen to a man. Male allies can pull them back from the brink.
Not likely. Gender is irrelevant. When stupidity is spewed, it doesn't matter if you have a vagina or a penis.
Plus, it's safer for us men. Yes, I was inundated with hate for a few days after my Time article, but there weren't any rape threats or getting put on some offender registry to be a target of harassment. MRAs are far more vitriolic and violent toward women who call out their crap than they are to men.
I suppose you have a citation for that? No, of course you don't. Though when it comes to online harassment, feminists are pretty vitriolic, especially when it comes to attacking their own Lacey Green. Not to mention Erin Pizzi, who had to leave her own country because of the vitriol of feminism.
If you're serious about solving problems faced by men, it's feminism that needs your support, not MRA. Feminism has a history of improving the lives of both genders. All MRA seems to accomplish is a promotion of misogyny and violence.
So I suppose you're going to back up what you're saying with evidence? No, probably not. But here are 5 questions to give you a chance.